GMC and Chevy takes different routes to clothing their new compact crossover SUV. As to our eyes, the Terrain wins the battle of the eyeballs with a smart, sleek body that veers sharply away from its recent past. We give it an 8, with an extra point for its interior and 2 for its body. When GM shut down the Hummer division, it seemed GMC would inherit the rock'em, sock'em styling language for good. The last Terrain bore witness to that. It never met a right angle or a flat plane. It didn't like the 2018 Terrain steers out of that loaded styling ditch. It's a distinctive compact crossover, without the long and vaguely crowdsourced look of the Chevy designers. Book into the Terrain's body with a large grille and a sculpted rear end, much like those on the big Arcadia, which somehow doesn't come across as nicely. The Terrain's curved underbite and boomerang shape running lights tame its softly squared off grille into submission. Whatever aggression they had gets subdued entirely by the Terrain's blacked out rear pillars, the rapidly spreading floating canopy treatment that threatens to become cliché. A thick band of metallic trim and the roofline that draws attention down the trim body to a tightly composed rear end. In lighter colors it can seem over tall and slab-sided. Darker tones pull it closer to the ground. We're sure there's a scientific word for the effect, but we just call it eyeball magic. The Terrain Denali gets its own unique treatment with body-colored bumpers, chrome door handles, and side mirror caps. The Terrain Denali also rides on unique 19-inch aluminum wheels. Standard Terrains make do with 17 inches or available 18-inch wheels. Inside, the Terrain carries forward a more car-like theme. The lines are a little sharper and more pronounced than in the Chevy Equinox, but controls lie in similar locations with wood grain and aluminum trim. The cockpit's more interesting and richer than in the Chevy. The shapes are chunky and seem to modulate in unrelated ways across the dash. As a result, even in Denali trim, with soft touch trim and contrast stitching, the cabin can seem cluttered and overdrawn.